Hola, buenas tardes. Vamos a seguir dándole al GreedFall, ya que ayer no jugamos, hoy le daremos un poquillo. Voy tarde, 5 minutos, pero estaba viendo un vídeo y se me ha ido la castaña. Pero bueno, 5 minutos no pasa nada. Pongo la intro del canal y empezamos. Critica Videojuegos. Vale, dejadme probar los soniditos. Porque últimamente no los escucho. Vale, perfecto. Vamos a seguir la partida. No recuerdo dónde lo dejamos. Uy, va, que la lío. Siempre se me olvida la luz, perdonad. San Mateus. ¿Qué hacíamos en San Mateus? Ya habíamos hecho lo del recluta. Ah, estábamos con la bruja esa, ¿no? Que tenía ahí un puticlub abajo. Exacto, es los vicios de la madre cardenal. Interroga a las prostis. $98, 63. Vale, esto nos viene de camino. Ah, vale, esto es lo mismo porque es la puerta. Ah, vale, y está todo aquí dentro. Perfecto. Que debe ser donde las peleas, ¿no? Ah, pues no. O sí, sí, es donde las peleas.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I?
If you wish. What would you like to...
What can you tell me about a certain candy?
Candy cane. Everyone speaks about him, or has heard...
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing.
To the games room and the
Yes, that's more the kind of place...
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients.
Of course. The rich don't...
And have you ever supplied anyone from the...
Yes, that has happened.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course.
A woman? Dressed...
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know it.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal...
Are you...
I have to go.
Vamos a ver el puti. ¿Tú quién eres?
Good day.
Welcome. You here to...
I imagine that the name can...
Obviously. He's a sort of... organizer.
Organizer.
He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. As the Mother Cardinal.
The Mother Cardinal.
I must be going.
Next time.
Vale.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and...
Proxeneta, ¿eh?
So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm...
My treasures are worth their... For you?
No tengo intuición. Fuck off. Toma 50.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you.
Un chico. Yo creo que la cardenal irá con chico.
Hi. Well, here's...
I wanted to know who this is.
Oh, this really isn't my day. Given the way it shines, it must be a piece of... Well, if that's all that you...
Ah, pues no es una chiquilla. Hablar con prostituta.
Too many of you for me alone.
Sorry, madam. But we
Madam.
need to ask... This question might seem a little surprising.
Why? It's mine.
Are you sure you want to broach that?
You're right. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No, do not say anything to him. I beg
I
you.
beg you.
He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me.
Do you know who organized?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else.
You can't even give me a single...
No. The only person who sometimes speaks, she never takes part in the festivities.
Do you think that an important person...
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just...
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these...
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once.
Please continue.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he... And you've probably never even heard of him.
I know very well who you're
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh?
I don't even remember the subject of this This woman in the green coat.
She always hides her face. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the...
I see. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a power.
Have you ever spotted him?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him.
Thank you for your...
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients.
Tampoco nos hemos ido muy lejos, ¿no? Bueno, había ahí como un bioma. Vale, ahora ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Interroga al tabernero.
Can I get... Look who it is.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here.
Yes, I have seen this coat before. All I know is that I've seen her speak. A steward of the palace who comes to place big orders.
I have to go.
Vale. Siguiente paso. Interroga al corredor de apuestas. ¿Dónde está? ¿Está aquí dentro? Ah, debe estar dentro, pero dentro, ¿no? O sea, donde te pegas de hostias. ¿O es este?
Good day.
Welcome.
I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has pride.
Do you know where I can find...
No, I don't...
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some...
No, and...
I must be going.
Next time.
Interroga al corredor de apuestas, ¿vale? Interroga a la urraca. Parece como que nos saca afuera, ¿no? Vale, es otro edificio. Vale. Es un poco lío, ¿eh? Este juego, hasta que le pillas. Vale, la acomodamos a la izquierda.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I know about the decadent party.
What?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all... Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot... What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what...
That's enough. All right.
Tell me about Candy.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does...
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea.
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time.
Do you think she's plundering the city?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago.
I would advise you to keep all of...
I don't want any...
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Claro, todo lo que pide lo apuesta y como se amaña, gana y le devuelve el dinero, ¿no? Y se queda la diferencia.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Encuentra e interroga al bastón. Estaba en el puerto, ¿no? Creo recordar. Plaza del Edén. ¿Qué es en esta casa? Hay que entrar aquí de alguna manera. Hay una valla o algo para saltar. Ah, por aquí. Salta en medio.
Candy cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
No queda mucho, para que sea de noche, en verdad. Ocho segundos vamos a tardar en que se hiciera de noche.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desarde, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. What do you know about a...
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you...
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon...
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation.
Bye. And...
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights?
It's already a huge scandal. I will find a way of putting...
I have faith in...
Vale. Ahora... Habrá que esperar, ¿no? Ofrece la ayuda a Vasco. Habla con el padre. Y Justinius. Vale, ese es otro. Vamos a ayudar a Vasco. Uy, aquí nos van a dar el palo, ¿eh? No, pues no. Pensaba que me atacarían, ¿eh? Ahí está. Lleva mucho rato la musiquita, ¿eh? No, tenemos que bajar por aquí ya. Lo grito. Bolsillos llenos. Vacía 100 contenedores. No está mal, ¿no? No creo que lo platinemos este, pero... Yo creo que sí... No...
Desarde, I'd like to know more about mine. Could you accompany me to see?
Claro.
All right, Vasco. Let's.
Vale. Lo que yo creo que tendremos que irnos de esta isla, pero bueno. Vamos a mirar ropita. A ver. De este dejamos el anillo. Vale. A ver, Vasco. Ah, no puede por constitución. Pues el tricornio. Entonces este tampoco puede. Y el casco tampoco, ¿no? Podía. Creo que ya estaba puesto lo mejor que podía, ¿no? Y de arma, el arma se la podemos cambiar también. 208. A ver si tuviéramos aquí algo. $309. Pues mira, te llevas esta. Y pistola te llevas esta. Ah, mira, este casco sí que puede llevarlo. Y ropa pues esta también. Guantes lleva a tope. Lleva a tope. No puede llevar cadena. Y no lleva a dar. Vale. Ahora se lo equipamos. Vale. Ver la aldea de Petrus, habla con el padre, llega a la aldea, encuentra el campamento de los eruditos, interroga a la señora. Mola porque los tiempos de carga son bastante rápidos. Lo malo es que vienes aquí. Pero aparte de eso... 3. Vamos a soltar este. Y hay como unos lags entre cargas, pero... A ver si tiene algo nuevo este. 414, ¿eh? Hostia, voy con 2 espadones, ¿eh? Vale, este no puede. Perfecto. Tendré que mejorarlas. Es peor. No, voy a dejarlo tal como está. Porque a la que la mejore, mejorará. Son 6 puntos solo y se subirá a 60 casi. A ver si en este pueblo es donde está el herrero. Porque no sé si en el anterior o es en este. Es en este. Vamos al herrero. Mejoramos todo lo que tengo. Y luego vamos a la misión. Illuminawi.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to...
No, quiero pupa. Ahí está. Ya ves. Vale. Vamos a ti. Claro, es que el sable recto no... 4.16, 4.73, ¿eh? Claro, se queda mejor que esto también. ¿493? Ah, no, 393. Vale, perfecto. Uf, 654. Vaya locura. Y esto... Solo me sirve para forzar cerraduras. Manos ciencia. Vigor. Hombre, el de vigor me iría bien. Un rubí solo necesitaría. Bueno, le dejamos eso y ya está. 156, ¿eh? 180, 156. Vale, y este ya lo tiene todo al tope. No puede llevar arma. ¿Qué es esto? Ah.
The best forge in Tier 3D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces.
Qué pesado es ese tío, ¿eh? Cada vez que paso dice, oh, it's you. Oh, no, Menawi.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course. Sir de Sade. I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. the Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island, but I seem to recall that since then the Sun has found a competent associate.
Perfect.
Of course. Ask
Clerk.
for Madame Clerk near the warehouses on the port. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son...
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to...
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to...
Venga, que te den. Vámonos. Las secundarias no se acaban nunca, ¿eh? Aún tenemos que hacer la de... la del cura ese. Y creo que hemos desbloqueado antes otra. ¿Dónde es? Bueno, por aquí detrás.
Can I help you? Are you here to do...
Are you Madame Claire?
We would like to meet with your associate.
Bastian? I don't know where he is.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern.
Ofrecer un soborno.
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have...
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys... He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients. But I didn't receive any... And given his tendency to get himself into impossible...
Who is this client?
His name is Farrat. You'll find...
You think something may have...
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a... With Bastian.
Thank you, madam.
Joder, le he dicho la verdad. Ay. No sé si es muy buena idea. ¿Eso es un bicho? No quiero imaginarme esto cuánto quita. Oh. Anillo de batalla. Esto si lo mejoro es mejor, ¿no? Mana, que no quiero mana, quiero curación de vida. ¡Sao! Estaría bien que me dierais una capita de azul. Este pueblo no lo hemos abierto aún. Estamos a punto de subir al nivel 20.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, to be honest, our exchange... And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
¿Y cómo quieres que registre los papeles?
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Abajo, ¿no?
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss... Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments, and now my boss makes me work twice as much with ingredients I wouldn't even...
And what did your boss...
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
Have you heard of a man... And what did you...
Well...
What do you do?
I create...
And if
well...
How can a brilliant, conscientious... I am certain that any great laboratory in town... So why continue protecting...
Oh, you're right. My boss did not only curse, he also hired some thugs to find him.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few...
If you could also tell him that I am resigning.
No tendría ni que subir las escaleras. Muy GC al tener la carisma tan alta.
You again. I already...
You may not know where he is, but you did everything.
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find me.
How dare you rummage...
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to...
No. But please, understand me. What other solution was there?
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cut...
If he survives, remind...
Encuentra a los cobradores. Está cerca de casa.
Bit of poison on my blade. boys!
Go!
Nivel 20. No entiendo muy bien por qué me atacan. A ver. ¿22, 21?
Have mercy. I will repay everything, I swear.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone! What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case...
You think I'm afraid? I fought uglier...
Vasco, let me try to... How much money are we talking about? You're here...
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's... But if you want to pay in his stead, man.
200 las podría pagar.
I don't think you realize who you were dealing with, so let me introduce myself. My name is Disarday. I am the legate of the congregation, and I am here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no...
And you'll end up rotting in jail.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Listen.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, he'll have to make an official request.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me. Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, but that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without... I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you.
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
No le ha dicho que era el hermano.
Desarday, can I do anything?
I must leave.
¿Y ahora qué? ¿Ya se acabó la misión? Ah, tenía que pagar la deuda, ¿no?
Thank you,
Ah, no, vale.
Desarday.
My pleasure. But why didn't...
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you, even. You had it all. Everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was
I'm glad to hear it.
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called
Leandre Darcy. Vale, ahora sí, ¿no? Vale.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions. All of Alsad's talent put into bottles.
Vale, si voy directo llegaremos a casa, ¿no? Voy de punta a punta, ¿eh? Vamos a ver si le podemos comprar algo a la chiquilla. No, la que lleva ya está bien. Casco no llevaba. Armadura la que lleva también está bien. Guantes también, balas también. Podríamos ponerle esto. No tenía una lila, creo, aquí. Voluntad 3. Vale. A veces se queda pillado. No sé por qué. A ver. Uf. A ver, esa es historia. Ay, le he cagado. Bueno. Casi 1400 le saco. Ping, lo grito. Vitrina de curiosidades. 200 ingredientes, ¿no? Campamento. Me va perfecto. Ah, ¿no la puedo llevar? No, vamos. Hostia, más misiones. Bueno, contratos.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization.
Thank you. Desade.
And I am Father
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these...
That's excellent news. The loss of the... If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervises the theologians who... You should find her a bit further in the village.
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug. They must have wanted to please the demon.
How could they have learned?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics...
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened...
I wondered how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Aprende sobre la historia del Edén.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my...
Tell me about how you...
We did not create it from the ground up. The islanders called it Vigsenagad, which translates to, we saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen, and everything here fit the description of St. Lucius, the discovery of the... So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is by living side by side.
How well do you get along?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who oppose...
Left?
To other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Some of their legends must have been about Satan.
And how well have...
With some reluctance, to be... There are still frequent conflicts with the... But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting...
There are no Onol Manawi and no...
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that... But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle. Nobody thought we could live...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
Vale. ¿Qué hay en esa puerta?
Hello. I am Lair.
Hello. Desade.
There are Onol Manawi. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Teleme, and how you...
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions.
Mierda.
The priests told me that they had managed to...
As long as we refused to listen to them. So, we let them talk. And now, some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive.
One of the theologians told me that you would help...
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one... Our Donegad did not want to tell them any. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise.
What happened to your warriors?
They did not accept the presence. They even asked Deirdre. So, the priests called the soul Lasser. I asked for peace. And the others left us.
Aren't you angry after all that?
No. I mourn those who died, of course.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand. But men, perhaps...
I have to go.
Loix.
Ok. A lo mejor si rodeo vamos más rápido. Hay un mercader. ¿O es un tío para hablar? Ah.
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me, can I ask you some...
Of course. But hurry,
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my...
Whom do you suspect of being...
Oh, alas. I'm afraid there are many. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlu. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave.
Where were the tablets?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to... You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't...
I imagine someone was keeping watch.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have... If I remember correctly, it was...
Well, thank you for these...
I am the one who should be thanking you.
The Mother Card... Are you one of the...
Yes, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction?
Most of them were not in favor. They were afraid we might chase them. And there were even more protests once we started talking about... I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other...
Were there any confrontations?
Yes. The warriors of the Inquisition managed to make them run away. The island, but we stood our ground.
Thank you. Thank you.
A ver, Virgilio. ¿Dónde estás, Virgilio? Casparus. Virgilio es ese, ¿no? Tú, Virgilio.
Greetings. Desarde. I am handling the...
I'm Brother Virgil.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the...
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night?
No, nothing in particular. The night was...
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablet.
I have no idea.
Do you suspect anyone in...
Not really. What I can tell...
Well, Sister Eugenia did...
Of course. All that matters to us is their value as proof.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. And the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them.
They are the ones who led...
Well, we conducted the research, but some inhabitants of the village...
Well, thank you.
As you wish. But you won't find it. There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more...
I was not expecting a theologian to say... Have you been in...
2 months. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some... We arrived straight from Ptolemy, but once we were here, I understood that we must bring them.
How are your relations?
When I arrived, they were very... Our attempts eventually made the warriors, and it has proved nothing. I would like to go back to work now.
Of course. I will leave you to... I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into 2 parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
On the other hand, had they followed their chief's example, this wouldn't have happened. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur. There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed... It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the...
You think that the one who told them is in the...
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles. And enough about the research...
Pavos son súper inteligentes, ¿eh? Cogen... O sea, hacen los planes súper rápido, ¿eh? Ay.
You have returned honor.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else.
You may be right.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. I do not want to break the peace. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vin.
If she's helping the priests, why?
Her son is one of the warriors. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple. I have to go.
Soy un embaucador, con mi carisma.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertir Tumad.
What can you tell me about Le?
He is a man of peace. Some people, but I think the Moi almost...
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint...
No.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tab...
Tell me where the exiles are.
You're asking me to betray...
I promise. But if he reacts violently...
Then I hope he'll be reasonable. Bran and the others are hiding in the woods.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Tendré que subirme eso también, ¿eh? Había alguien que me daba intuición. ¿Quién me daba intuición? Artesanía. Creo que quitaré a este. Artesanía. Vigor. Hombre, vigor va bien también. El Kurt es afable. Si es afable me da aún más. Vale, el Kurt es el otro. Es este. ¿Qué hace cuando estoy en afable? Nada, ¿no? Artesanía. ¿Me da 2 de artesanía o me da 1? Me da 1. Tendremos que subir intuición, aunque ahora estaba subiendo vigor. Vigor al 2 y con la tierra tengo al tope. Bueno, hasta que no subamos la tía, habrá que subir el vigor. A ver si esta noche... ¡Hostia! Bien. Voy demasiado dopado, ahora. Tendría que probar de matar otra vez al boss ese. A ver cuánto me dura ahora. ¿Por aquí puedo ir? Yo creo que... me ha derribado. Está durito este, ¿eh? ¿Qué ponía? ¿Hacer explotar? Hacer explotar, hace falta una trampa de daño elemental. Coño, qué susto. Ah, vale, que hay pariente. Vamos a mirar el interrogante. Vale, perfecto. Es un campamento. Uy, me quedo enganchado ahí en un píxel o algo, ¿no?
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend to fight them. They've already had to leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
¿En qué momento nos han dicho que a la izquierda era una trampa?
Do it! What are you doing here?
I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve the tablets of Saint Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not Freddy. We will not give them back. We lost our home.
I know that you are seeking vengeance, but the priest, your mother helped you. And once they find out about it, she will pay the price.
No. She only told us which night we could come.
I doubt the Ordo Luminous will care. They will need someone to take the blame.
Very well. All that's left to do is to rejoin.
Ya está. A ver qué avisáis que hay por aquí.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son.
Don't worry, all is well.
Adlor Edar. I did not believe my... I will go see him and tell him to find another clan.
A ver, yo si puedo voy a intentar ser siempre bueno con esta gente, pobre. Que encima que los atacan, tío. Es un poco lo que pasó en Latinoamérica. Entonces yo me voy a comportar. O bueno, como con los indios, sí. Vale, por aquí. Turun.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to...
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone, You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that...
Your indulgence honors you, but how can we...
Had you respected this village, you settled here without even asking those who... Instead of talking about harmony,
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been. We'll make sure to improve things in the future. I would be most grateful if you agreed.
I might come back at some point, but alas...
Naturally. Either way.
Actually, I must go back to my work.
Your next expedition...
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks. In the meantime, here, take this as a token.
Thank you.
¿Qué me han dado?
Expedition will be a success.
Ah, me lo dan ahora. 50 de oro. Bueno. Avanza en la misión. Vale, perfecto. Contratos. Es que este está muy cerca, me toca los huevos, pero es que está muy cerca. No, vamos a ayudar a la pobre chiquilla. Vamos a ganarnos el favor de la isla. Sí que se laguea, bastante aquí. Constitución 2. Este no tiene Constitución 2. Este sí. Este también. Ah, ¿solo puedo comprar uno? Vaya ruina. Tú no puedes llevar casco. Tú llevas este que es... A ver, ¿por qué llevas este que es mejor? Y este... A ver, quiero mirar. Este me da intuición, artesanía, vigor, carisma no quiero. Vale, pues lo lógico sería ir con vasco. De momento, vasco. Y esta. Mierda, no sé qué me he tomado. Lo siento, Kurt. Te voy a quitar... Vale. Vale, el vasco no puede llevar el casco este, tampoco puede... Ah, sí, sí que puede. Ah, pero está igual. Así que nada, las manos igual y las botas son mejores. Vale. ¿Cuánto llevamos? Una horita. Voy a ir un momento al baño. Lo siento, Kurt. Me sabe mal, pero con el que me vale más la pena es con este. Vale, pues ahora vengo, dejadme un minuto, voy a buscarme algo para beber y voy al lavabo y vengo. Ya estoy aquí. He ido a pillarme un monster que ayer, como estuve todo el día en la cama, he dormido súper poco esta noche y a las 8 ya estaba despierto. Y ahora ya me noto medio sobao y no quiero dormir siestas, si no luego a la noche no podré dormir. A ver, ahora habrá que patear bastante, yo creo, ¿eh? Ya ves, ya ves. Vamos a hacer esos interrogantes primero, que están cerquita. ¿No me atacas? Hola. ¿Por qué no me atacáis? Bueno, mejor. No quiero problemas. Vale, un punto de habilidad de una. ¿Lo he cogido? Sí. Por cierto, ¿tenemos ya la intuición? Aún no, es amistosa. ¡Qué cabrón! ¿Qué necesita? Bueno. Él se lo pierde. Encima que lo estaba equipando con lo que mejor tenía, el cabrón no me quiere. Vale, un mercader. A ver qué tiene el mercader este. Me interesa porque los cascos son guapos. Y seguramente para la chica me irán... Uy, qué guapada esto, ¿no? Pero es muy malo. A ver, que para la chica podría estar bien, ¿eh? Buah, las máscaras son guapísimas, ¿eh? A ver si tuvieran... Iba a decir, si tuvieran un collar de vida. Vale, pues vamos a mirar a la chica. ¿Qué es lo que puede llevar de arma? Esta podría, pero es peor. Vale. Máscara no puede llevar. Ropa... Yo creo que la que tengo es esta. No, no es esta. Es esta. Así que a lo mejor con esta mejoraríamos un poco. De momento no le compro. Guantes también son peor, botas también son peor. Collar no puedes. Perfecto. Vamos a ver tú si puedes llevar alguna arma que te vaya mejor. No. Uy, esta máscara 2 menos, ¿eh? que 2 menos es muy poco, ¿eh? Si se puede mejorar. De momento vas así. Ah, no, los cascos no se pueden mejorar, soy tonto. Bueno, no sé cuánto me he gastado, pero a la basura. Vale, hay una puerta. ¿Dónde va esa puerta? Casa de Duncas. Eso debe ser alguna misión. No entiendo por qué la chica que llevamos no puede llevar máscara. Vale, que no lleve casco, pero lleva máscara de tu pueblo, ¿no? Yo qué sé. Una puerta. ¿Esta puerta qué es? Cercanes. Es como una cueva, ¿no? Es un árbol sagrado, aquí sale alguna reunión o algo. Vayamos, ¿puedo marcar? Sí, perfecto. Claro, es que en verdad te pones a hacer una misión de historia y como abres mapa, al final no la empiezas. Porque, mira, aquí hay un cofre o algo, ¿no? ¡Qué fino! Y se pueden mejorar. Y el otro que eran botiquis. 34. ¡Qué guapo! Bueno, eso lo mejoraremos. A ver si yo fuera de directo me pongo. Es que... soy un perro, en verdad. Me pongo, me hago un par de combatinchis ahí en la arena. Y me mejoro las cosas estas. Vale. Ahora esto ya está abierto. Si bajo por aquí, podríamos ir a este interrogante. Parece que no, pero vamos a investigar. No. Era demasiado bonito para ser cierto. Me gustaría una capa de los insulares. Estaría guapo. O sea, que no fuera una capa así, sino fuera un... yo que sé, un ala de murciélago puesta o algo así, ¿sabes? O una capa con piel de dinosaurio o del animal que haya por aquí. Por aquí abajo a lo mejor sí, ¿eh? Mira, aquí hay bichitos. Pobre, estaban dormidos. ¿Sabes lo malo de esta arma? Que no he hecho que quite casi escudo. Entonces el escudo me cuesta mucho más sacárselo. A veces es mejor ponerle que quite escudo. Mira, perfecto, sí que empalma aquí. Vale. La siguiente arma me la haré que quite poco, pero que quite todo el escudo. Entonces de una hostia le quitaré el escudo. Y luego me cambio a la otra arma y le doy duro con la otra arma. Bueno, eso lo puedo hacer ahora con la otra espada, en teoría. Pero con los puntos que tengo ahora no vale la pena. Eso debe ser más para más adelante en el juego. Aquí hay bichos, ¿eh? Ahí intentaremos ir aquí. Bueno, bichos, hay personas. Hostia, ¿quién ha disparado? ¿Ha disparado al techo? Ya está. ¿Ves? Que las armas son de 140. Yo ya voy con una de casi 500, ¿no? $530. Es que se te va la castaña, ¿sabes? De las hostias que meto. No sé si empalmará esto, con lo de arriba. Me falta un caballo o algo, Pero bueno, yo creo que no lo han puesto porque como son zonas... ¿Qué intentas dispararme, parguela? ¿Ya están todos? ¿Es verdad los juegos estos de rol? Cuando matas a alguien y lo saqueas, no entiendo cómo no le saqueas toda la ropa, ¿sabes? Están muertos, ¿para qué quieres la ropa? ¿Qué será esto? ¿Otro campamento? Sí, ¿no? Tiene pinta. Ahí como medio apartado. Sí. Vale. ¿Nos vamos para arriba o vamos para abajo? Vamos a hacer estos. Eso tiene pinta de ser un pueblo aparte, porque están todos muy juntos. Vamos por la izquierda. El vasco pone veneno en la arma todo el rato, Dopísimo. No sé por qué, creo que en breve llenaremos otra vez el de esto. A ver, ¿cuánto tengo? 290 de 300, ya ves si lo vamos a llenar. Vale, no se puede ir por aquí. Próximo campamento descargamos. Pues estos que tienen poco escudo, sí que de una gardeña los desmonto. ¿Qué haces, tonto barato? ¿Cuántas balas tenemos? Ah, 400. Vale. Es que la mierda de los bichos estos pesa, ¿eh? Vale. Ahí hay un monolito. Hostia, que han matado un montón de gente, ¿eh? Perfecto, un puntito más. Ya tenemos toda la furia. Ahora tenemos que pensar para dónde irnos. Pesada o hacernos mágicos. Podríamos hacernos mágicos y ir con espada y anillo de secundaria. No estaría mal, ¿eh? Y estos son trampiquis. Trampiquis tampoco iría mal. Sobre todo las bombas. Porque esto... Armas ungidas. Armas ungidas con una trampa de veneno implican veneno más potente. Eso tampoco está mal. Pero de daño no vamos mal de momento. Creo que me haré mago. O sea, me subiré la magia. Para poder ir con un anillo mágico. Aunque para poder llevar los anillos pepinos tendré que subirme voluntad. Bueno, de momento no subiremos eso. Tengo que mirar bien los contratos, cómo se hace. Enfermería, cuartel. Puesto avanzado.
Well?
Desade, why are you at war against them?
Because they reject these savages. We can't let them...
Since you arrived here, you have destroyed the forest and ripped open the earth. And people disappear in our villages. The Onalmenawi. We are only defending.
Since we've defeated you, you can believe anything else.
Me gusta mucho hacerles preguntas sobre los insulares teniendo a la chica al lado. Porque dicen barbaridades y la tía está al lado y ni se inmuta, ¿sabes? Vale. ¿Tú crees que desde aquí podríamos viajar al campamento cercano a Biguidag? Lo probamos. Por cierto, tengo que matar zorros. Así que si vemos algún zorro lo matamos. A ver. Sí que cuela. Y aparte será pim, ya estamos. Perfecto, perfecto. ¿Ves? Con cosas es lento, pero en esto el juego es súper rápido. O sea, estos tiempos de carga se los quitan 0, Vale, iremos por aquí. También juego con la One X, que a lo mejor ahí hace que vaya un pelín más rápido. Ya que, a ver si Serie lo juega y lo sabríamos. Si lo pusieran el SSD, a lo mejor sería incluso más rápido. No manches, ¿y cómo paso por aquí ahora, cabrón? No me digas que tengo que bajar por aquí, no manches. Me cago en vosotros. O sea, llevo un espadote, no puedo meterle una hostia y reventarlo. Bueno, nos hemos quitado ahí 50 kills. Ah, ¿puedo llevar ya alguna arma de estas? Esta se puede mejorar, ¿eh? Pero le puedo mejorar 120, no 300. Y esta espada ya es peor que la que llevo. Vamos. Mira, zorros. Es por aquí, ¿no? Tampoco puedo pasar. Me cago en una puta, tío.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you.
¿Cómo desmonto eso? A ver si por aquí y empalmas por detrás. Yo que ya no sé lo que vas a hacer. Tiene pinta, ¿no? De ser por aquí. Mira, ahí hay cerretes. Y el otro. Ah, no, era un pollo. Vale, hay un pueblo. Vale, vale, pues sí que es por aquí, parece. Vale, iremos por aquí y ya aprovechamos. Bueno. Vamos primero a este. Vale, es por arriba, me cago en... El mapa este está mal explicado, ¿eh? Pelea. ¿Quién quiere pelear? Ah, que esto no es un pueblo. Es gente que quiere morir. Pobres, no les he dejado atacar a ninguno. Los enganchaba por la espalda y ¡bam! Al carré. ¡Bam! Al carré. He leído guías, bueno, guías como ayudas, y lo que hace la gente es en un sitio donde le salgan muchos bichos, claro, que por aquí tampoco puedo ir. Pues que le den a ese interrogante, te lo digo. Se tendrá que dar toda la vuelta por aquí abajo como iba, ¿no? Pues que le demos, oiga, este. Es en un sitio donde salga un grupo grande de gente cerca de algún campamento. Se pueden asobar y las personas salen cada 4 días y los objetos cada 6 o al revés. Entonces duermen 4 o 6 días y los farmean. Porque los hombres no suelen llevar pasta y armas. Entonces coges, lo vendes, más la pasta que te tiran. Y ahí farmeas dinerinchi. Dinerinchi y experiencia. ¿Qué hay por aquí? Pero bueno, yo creo que lo mejor para la experiencia es... Ah, está. Esto lo puedo coger en medio de combate, ¿no? Uf, 900, por la espalda. Sí que se nota eso, Se ve la pinta. A ver qué subimos. Claro, es que ya no sé qué subir. A ver, subiría esto, pero no llevo. Nos esperaremos un puntito. Vale, y talento. Vigor, no. Vamos a subir uno de intuición. Entonces el vasco nos dará el 2 y la tía nos dará el 2. Artesanía me da igual y luego tendríamos que subir las trampas. Vale, aquí hay una puerta. ¿Una puerta a qué? Hostia, que nos hemos metido en medio de un combate de 3 razas distintas. Estoy feliz. ¡Hola! ¿Dónde vas? Tirándome. Vas a morir. Me vas a quitar el escudo. Cabrón. Buah, aquí habré ganado un montón de experiencia, ¿no? Ah, pues no. ¿Ves? Este sitio, si hubiera un campamento cerca, sería un buen sitio para el farmeito. Porque aquí han salido mucha gente. ¿Esto qué es? Es como una cueva. Bueno, es una cueva. Aquí perfectamente podría salir un bicharraco, ¿eh? Vale, aquí vendremos a hacer algo. No sé qué, pero vendremos a hacer algo. Más adelante, seguramente. Vale, me acaba de cargar el juego. Sí. Ahora, bien. Que hay como un caminito, pero no puedo acceder. A chuparla, vamos, va. Vale, hemos venido aquí para nada. Bueno, nos hemos dado de hostias. A ver. Yo iría por aquí ahora. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Seguro que quieres luchar? ¡Ya! ¿Cuánto tardaremos en llenarnos? No creo que mucho, ¿eh? A este ritmo. ¿Cuánto estamos ya? 2.70 otra vez. Tenemos que vender cosas, ¿eh? Vale, todo recto. Vale, ahí no podemos ir por algún motivo en especial. Ahí es imposible de llegar. No sé por qué, pero ahí es imposible de llegar. Vale, y por aquí no se puede, así que hay que ir por atrás. Llevo 40 minutos intentando encontrar el pueblo, Es que es enorme, tío, el juego este. Es enorme, encima yo estoy sacando todos los interrogantes casi. Vamos a ver. Yo creo que aquí llegaremos dando toda la vuelta. Lo peor de todo es que llegaremos al pueblo, hablaremos con el jefe nos dirá no confío en ti, haz esta misión. Tendremos que hacer una puta misión de mierda y aún así no habremos acabado el capítulo de historia. Pero bueno. Lo bueno del espadón es el rango que tiene, O sea, lo que acabáis de ver de dos espadazos me he hecho a todos los bichos. ¿Es por aquí? Sí. Vale, es un campamento. Bueno. Uy, hay gente, ¿Serán malos? A ver, vamos a dejar mierdas de estas. Porque, por ejemplo... Ah, bueno, no, tampoco es tanto peso. Aquí. Cuero. Ah, esto es free. Vale, perfecto. Bueno, pues tampoco estamos cogiendo tanto peso. Es la ropa, parece, ¿no? ¿Esta gente querrá luchar contra nosotros o son amigables? Vale, son amigables porque estamos acercándonos al pueblo. Vale, vamos a intentar ver si por ahí podemos llegar al punto ese. Y si no, ya me retiro. Por aquí no podremos subir, ¿no? Uy, aquí he matado a alguien.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bed rice. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful.
Ya sé que hay bichos, los estoy matando, ¿no lo ves?
Spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful on the way there.
Hay que dar toda la vuelta, O no, no se puede subir. No me lo creo, no se puede subir. Pues que le den a ese interrogante. ¿Qué será? Es que me tocan los huevos, porque ¿qué será? Bueno, vamos al pueblo ya. Lo raro es que me dejen pasear por aquí sin que me digan nada, Vale, hay un mercader.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree.
A ver qué vendes, chavalote.
Bird tier to mud. You are Siora's friend. Look, I have beautiful things.
Anillos. Vale, no me sirve. Máscaras tampoco. Túnicas tampoco. Guantes tampoco. Botas tampoco. Collar me iría bien. Oh, voluntad 1, Vale, te voy a vender. Vamos a quitarnos. Aunque nos den poco. Todo lo gris fuera.
If you want to trade again, you know where to find me.
A ver, aquí dentro, aquí hay... Vale, no hay nada. Vamos directo a hablar con la gente. Siempre tienen un viajar cerca de la casa del jefe,
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwand, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Ah, bueno. Por lo menos no me hace ir porque sí a algún lado. Sino que vamos a la guerra.
In order to go towards Didekid Nadagais, we must follow the path leading toward the heights into the forest.
La aldea de Petras es donde estamos, ¿no? Vale. Ah, que es donde tenemos que ir. Me cago en tu puta madre. Tanta mariconada y es donde quería ir. O sea, es la misión. ¡Zorro!
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the...
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid...
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving...
We risk meeting a great man.
El camino de la izquierda, iba a ir por la izquierda yo.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Pues yo los he matado a los bichos, no pasa nada. A la hora derecha, ¿no? Mira, aquí hay bichos. Venid. Estoy a la... ¿Ya está? Nice. Pues era por aquí, ¿eh? Lo había visto bien en el último intento. Lo siento. ¡Qué buena, qué buena, qué buena! Nos ha disparado a nosotros, ¿no? Ah, no. Uf, casi la engancha, ¿eh? ¡Oh, man! En todo el ojo. mola, ¿no?
You are too late, Siora. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No, no, no. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the congregation.
Puede ser que hayamos perdido por tardar mucho.
For your loss.
The congregation. And what side are you on in this war? Those.
¿Qué pasa, Stroff?
Calm down.
Se ha liado parda,
Sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. You know that these monsters are taking our own. They...
Hablarle de la neutralidad. A ver.
We got here as fast as we could, I assure you, and we have fought by your side. Listen, after a battle, whether lost or won, the elders say that we must return the dead to the earth.
And tend to the wounded. He is right, Iseult. This is no time to continue the fight. Truly spoken. You
need to return to the village and care for your wounds.
Thank you. Thank you for soothing her anger. And find my mother.
Look at this massacre.
Find her banner. It bears the...
Locurote, Buena masacre ha habido aquí. Cubra a todos los supervivientes. Tengo 4 minutos para encontrar a toda la gente y salvarlos, ¿no? Joder, vamos va. ¿Has hecho directo hoy, Stroff, o qué? Tengo que salvar a la gente y les estoy robando, Soy un rata que flipas, Guau, buena masacre, Se ha hecho aquí. Hay un survivor.
You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwen. He will take care of me.
Oh, these ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings.
Hostia, el estandarte. Ahí está la mater. Buah, se ha cargado a toda esta gente la mater. No, yo creo que es así, el juego.
I beg of you, help me.
Mátalo. Mátalo, 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 mátalo.
How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora. Need some help?
Animarla.
They took her. The queen.
Y se queda tan ancho, le dice, mátalo, y se queda así quieto.
We must find her. I will not leave her to their whims.
If your mother is in the hands of Bridge, they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
Sí, pero vamos a salvar a la gente primero, exterminia. Que nos hemos dejado a gente muerta ahí. No hay nadie a quien curar.
Over there.
Mira,
I
ahí.
think that man is still breathing.
Toma, güey.
Let's make sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
Vale, ahora tenemos que ir recto y para la izquierda. Y llegaremos al interrogante, por fin. Vale, hay que girar, hay que girar, hay que girar.
Look, there are some images on these walls. This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here? You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings. That my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of Didakid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully. Until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroyed
Bien,
everything
he hecho
in their way.
todas las secundarias que podía y ahora estoy diciendo ya alguna principal.
That even their own people came to
He cogido contratos, pero no tengo muy claro cómo van los contratos aún.
that spewed out clouds of cinder and dirt. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of
Y he decidido hacer la misión de esta
and the city could not
a ver
resist
si
him.
me cogía más
Since then,
confianza.
the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become
Almenawi.
in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people
San
from the sea
Mateus.
could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. Let's finish our investigation of these ruins. There may still be a few survivors to save, but I will need to speak of this with Constantine.
Encuentra a la reina. Vale, sí, encuentro a la reina, pero... ¿Y los muertos qué? Que quedan 3 minutos y no los vamos a encontrar, chaval. Ah, es un campamento esto. Tanta mariconada para el último campamento. Me estoy alejando de la lucha.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing.
¿Dónde?
Let's make sure.
¿Dónde? Ah, ahí arriba. Vale, y el que nos falta, ¿dónde estará? Por ahí ya nos vamos. ¿Qué he cogido que pesa tanto, tío? ¿Qué pasa, Sergi? Que estaba ahí todo concentrado. Mira, este ya tiene misión, ¿vale? Fua, más secundarias, más secundarias. 7 kilos la voy a soltar, me da igual. Buah, es que son 20 kilos de más que llevo. Tengo que buscar a uno que está a punto de palmar. ¿Dónde puede estar el puto exterminia este? Ahora os leo, un segundito. No lo puedes encontrar, Sergi, las misiones que te faltan. Pon el nombre y búscate una guía. A ver si hay suerte. Buenas DTC, no sé si te lo he dicho ya, pero... ¿Dónde puede estar el último? Solo me queda uno. Tenemos un minuto para encontrarlo, ayudarme. A ver. Buah, sigo con sobrepeso, me cago en la puta. Pues oye, se va a morir. Te he salvado a 3, no te quejes. Me dice que está abajo. Pero abajo ya lo he limpiado todo. Voy, un segundito. ¿Dónde se habrá escondido el cagón? Mira aquí. Grande. ¡Ah, que me queda uno! Mamón, pensaba que era el último. Lo del risco busca una guía y seguro que hay una guía o algo para que te diga la entrada. A lo mejor hay algo interesante. Hostia, que he matado gente. Ya vuelvo a ir con sobrepeso, ¿no? Chuparla. Tengo 30 segundos para encontrarlo.
We'll find nothing more of interest in these ruins. Let's be off.
Oh, no he llegado. Ha muerto un parguelilla. $36, $72, completo este. Vale, ¿ahora qué? Habla con Constantine de las ruinas. Vale, no. Vamos a hacer... esta. Encuentra a la reina. ¿Y dónde la tengo que buscar, se supone? Ah, tengo que hablar con ella.
On Almanawi, my mother is still held in this outpost. I must do everything I can, so will you accompany?
We will do every... Let's go.
Haremos esto y ya pararemos el directo casi casi. A ver, por aquí había un campamento. Pero ahora no podremos ir porque soy así inteligente, ¿o sí? Es todo recto para arriba, vámonos. Vamos a usar contra ese. ¡Hadouken! Ni lo cojo ya. Vamos a hablar también con el vasco de Gama. Tú, vasco.
Desarde, I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Naut once more. I will have to go through a test of loyalty.
Yeah! Yeah!
It will certainly be dangerous, but I see you are not available. Did you want anything else?
¿Qué pensó de su hermano?
What did you think of your brother?
I had high expectations for this, and I found myself in front of a conceited and
While it was disappointing, this encounter must
have
allowed you to assert yourself and sweep your regrets away.
This is true, and I'm very grateful to you for
Ya.
You helped me and accompanied me.
Al final ya es...
Thanks to you, Did you want anything else?
Toma, grande vasco.
I must leave you.
Ahora ya eres mi amigo. Las misiones finales ya tienden a ser de... ¿Cómo se llama? De más a más, de relleno puro. Vale, ahora tengo uno más de intuición, entonces... Exacto, intuición 2. Vale. Perfecto. Vale, lo siguiente será... Haremos las bombas. Y espero que la chica ya me dé el vigor 2. Espero que la churri no se enfade conmigo por no encontrar al último muerto. Claro. Los interrogantes son terciarias o cuadras. No sé cómo se dice. Buah, es chungo, ¿eh? ¿Cómo se diría? Cuadratar... No. No, es que no sé cómo se llamaría. Cuaternarias. ¿Está bien dicho? Es raro, también suena raro.
Halt! Who goes there?
Desarde.
Oh, well.
Am I the one you call a savage, Renai?
This young lady is the princess of... As such, I would appreciate...
Very well, Your Excellency. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his...
Aquí a lo mejor habéis seguido mejor ir con el... Con el otro. Que es militar. Va a tener un rango de militar.
Your Excellency, what do you want?
Allow me to introduce Seora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here.
A liberation? That'll prove...
No! You let...
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, honey.
Can we see her?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, you're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received it still at the infirmary. Ask the doc...
Thank you, Captain. Seora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
I'm sorry for your loss, Seora.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance.
Let's go to the party.
Who are you? Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Seora, the daughter of the...
I would like to...
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there.
Está al fondo a la izquierda. Ah, bueno, es esto. A ver cómo está pintada para la guerra.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
Cuaternarias.
I must take her with me on Almanawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will.
A ver, tengo carisma 3
to draw attention to himself by
y
disobeying.
intuición 2.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Ptolemy.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officers.
Thank you for your help.
Gracias,
Ask the
doctorciño.
captain first. Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Encuentra pruebas en el cuartel. Por aquí no me dejan entrar, ¿no? Ah, pues sí. ¿En serio? Cero dificultad. Notas del capitán, puesto avanzada. Ya está.
Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There's a risk that he will react violently.
Ve al
But we
punto
have
de
no other
encuentro.
choice.
Let's go then.
Ah, podía o negociar o hacerle la vaina y le echo la vaina, ¿no?
Near a large tree.
Esto de que a veces te dé dos opciones es un poco lioso, ¿eh? Porque no se ve claro que si coges uno pierdes el otro. Pensaba que tenía que coger los documentos y con los documentos ir a hablar con él. No que al coger los documentos lo podríamos... Joder. ¿Esos me atacarán? Sí. Oh, qué putada. Pensaba que le podía haber dado. Es que si les cojo todos ya no podré correr, ¿ves? Ya está. Ya estamos en la mierda otra vez. ¿Y estos libros? Lleva demasiado texto. Acabaremos esta misioncilla y ya pararemos. Ya llevo 2 horas y media.
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive.
Que nos escondemos detrás de las piedras esas.
Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys...
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and what...
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, Then we need to get rid of these. No,
Captain, you are making a grave mistake.
Ya le he matado. Le he matado tan rápido que se ha quedado chopper, ¿lo habéis visto?
Enough! I would never have thought that you would dare to...
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight, all we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her...
And will you stay silent?
We're neutral, trading amongst yourselves.
In that case, very well.
Now I would like for us to return to my village.
In that case...
Volvemos directamente. Total, a esta velocidad tampoco... No hay un cofre ahí. Vamos a abrirlo. Munición. Primero te robo.
I know, Siora. Some men delivered her remains here. Thank you. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I know. But we need help after the spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange... This is impossible. Mater would never have done... They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, and we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals, we must verify it.
Vale, ahora es amistosa. ¿Amistosa ya me das eso o no? No, tiene que ser afable. Vale, encuentra a la reina. ¿Ahora qué? Habla con Constantine. Vale, estas son las principales. Vale, ya está. Ahora haría esta.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove I will have to go. So.
With pleasure.
Vale. Vamos a hacer un teleport, lo dejamos ahí. Descargo. Y ya cerramos el directito. Vale, perfecto. Encima estaremos en Nueva Serie. Que en Nueva Serie puedo hacer el farmeito. A ver. No. Uy, ¿y está? Ahí aprovecharé y miraré si puedo mejorar las amarillas. ¿El rubí pesa? No, no pesa, pues me lo paso todo. Nada, a ver si he hecho alguna armadura nueva. A lo mejor tengo que adelantar un poco en la historia. Vale, pues lo dejaremos por aquí. No me gusta este guardar porque no... O sea, no te pone cuánto tiempo llevas jugado y eso me raya un poco. Pero bueno, más o menos llevaremos... Es el quinto directo. Entre 10 y 12 horas o así llevaremos. Vamos a hacerle una raid a alguien, a ver. Mira, se lo vamos a hacer a Virus. Right. Está jugando el Valorant. La audioteca. Os paso con él. A la noche Sergi hoy le dará Minecraft, que es sábado, si puede. Y yo al Dantes Inferno. Nos vemos luego a la noche. Merci a todos por estar por aquí. Chao, chao.